make sure that we're... Okay. Alright guys, so hello and welcome to Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 with Ninja Andrew and...
Ninja Misty.
Oh my god! Who is that? Where have you been? Your fans have been clamoring for you, Misty Woo.
I'm sure. I was busy becoming a beautiful unicorn.
Ah, I see. And what a unicorn you are, my dear. So, welcome guys to Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, a game that is somewhat near and dear to Misty and Andrew's hearts in some way, I guess, because we played the last one, right? So...
Definitely. Well, I've been playing the PC one for, like, ever.
Oh, well, you're even more fancy than I am, but I think that's already obvious, so...
It is.
Jesus. So, welcome to the game, guys. We're gonna just take you on a quick little tour around some of the basic features of the game and some of the first things that you're gonna come in to as you start up and start your adventure, and we'll try to give you the best explanation of how to be just as awesome as we are. So, we'll start it out here in the middle, guys, and this is the plant side of the map, or the plant's home base. And do you want to give us the tour, Misty?
I'd love to.
I see.
So, starting at the front door.
That's right.
The first thing you're probably going to notice are all of the exclamation points that are all over Ninja Andrew's base. So, those indicate that you probably need to check out whatever the item below the floating exclamation point is. So right here you have your mailbox, and Andrew, you can activate on that so they can see
Sure.
what type of messages you have in there.
So
it's going to give you...
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, we just have there's some mail that you all, if you come into the game now, you'll already have waiting for you, talking about some of the character import features, player loyalty, and the hero showcase. We can go a bit more into depth in that stuff later, but just so you know that there is some mail there already, so it's worth checking it out. Especially if you played the last game.
And
yeah, go ahead.
if you played the last game, that's probably where you're going to want to head first.
Yes, actually.
And then the other awesome thing that you definitely want to do is find your character select and customization area. So Ninja Andrew is going in there to change his clothes, I suppose.
Should I? I see.
Well.
Basically,
and in here you...
Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, in here you can see all of the characters that are available and all of the variants that you have unlocked. And, you know, across the bottom, you've got your toolbar. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can see your rank in here. And it's the only way in the game where you can see the front view of your character.
That's
so
right.
So if you want to look at your beautiful face, come into the character customization screen. And then one other quick thing, if you press triangle, it will put you on the zombie side, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. And back to you, Ninja Andrew.
So yeah, every character has customization options that you can access through here, whether it's appearance, abilities, gestures, or character upgrades. And each one of those, will change how your character works. Some of them you'll have to unlock by leveling up the characters, so you won't have them right away. But basically everything about your characters can be accessed through this menu. And as Misty said, yeah, you can switch teams to the zombies using triangle there. So we'll just back out of the menu here, and we'll continue on with our tour. Oh, it put me back in the middle. There we go.
Yes, it did. I was looking for you. And then if you come over here, you have, if you want to play split screen with somebody, you have that option.
But this is
Just
like
so you know.
couch co-op, right? This is like
Yes.
split screen. If you're sitting next to somebody on your couch and you have another controller, this is how you can play together, that's actually pretty good. So that's how you
Your
access the
local
option.
co-op.
Yes.
And then just up here, it's the same on the other side. You can get a good view of the backyard, which we'll talk about, or you can launch yourself out in a cannon.
Just to cover some
And then you
distance
have,
more easily. Yes.
absolutely, and you can plant your potted plants here if you're going to go out and battle in your backyard. One word of note, these will disappear, like if you go into a game and come back out, they are gone.
So you may not want to
So,
waste your plants
yes, do
by
not
potting them.
make the mistakes of my people. So over here, this is going to be probably one of the most important spots in your backyard, which it's your multiplayer portal, which you activate on, and I will let Ninja Andrew take that and take you through the various game modes that are there.
Sure. So you can actually set up a private match if you wanted to play with just your friends or just by yourself to check out the map or something like that. But most of you are probably going to use multiplayer. You can even select which region you want to be playing in. So I don't know why it says I'm in South America right now. I'm going to switch to North America East so that my ping is 31. Yes.
Did you relocate?
Is somebody playing on my account in South America? I don't know. But basically, if you're looking to play a multiplayer match, whether you have friends in your backyard or not, hit the multiplayer button and select which game type you'd like to play. Welcome mat is probably the most basic. You're going to have matches with just the most basic plants, no special abilities or weapons and stuff like that. You have Team Vanquish, which is your basic team versus multiplayer. Turf Takeover, which is kind of a point by point. You have to capture, they have to defend. If they fail to defend, it moves on to the next point. If they defend, they win. It's actually probably our favorite game mode. Misty and I play this the most. And then you have Gnome Bomb, which is I believe 2 or 3 point. You're trying to carry the bomb to the point to destroy it, and the enemy's trying to prevent you from doing it and take the bomb to your points and blow them up that you're trying to defend. You have Vanquish Confirmed, which is kind of a kill confirmed game mode where you have to pick up a token after you've killed the enemy. Suburbanation, Domination, trying to control points basically on the map in Suburbia, which is where we're going to be around, and then Mixed Mode, which is going to throw you into a few of the different game types just for fun. So you have a nice little range of things here, and all of them are very fun to play. So, and you can level up your characters in all of them. So I'll go back out here.
Well, and also, I want to say one quick thing about solo play. You can create, and the same for private matches, you can create on maps, you can do any of those modes that Ninja Andrew just talked about. There are multiple customization options for your team and for the opposing team. And then there's crazy options where you can do things like lower the gravity, move really quickly, cause enemies to explode, just all kinds of really crazy settings. But those do lower the amount of coins that you get, so just heads up for that. But it's something fun to go in and learn your maps before you go into multiplayer.
That's right, and you can create, as Misty said, you can create all different kinds of bot matches, essentially, in the private and solo play, where you're playing against computer AI-controlled characters. Fair warning, though, you put them on crazy difficulty, good luck. They are very difficult. You wouldn't be able to tell that they weren't human players. So very good AI in this game. Yep.
Kick your butt.
I'm just gonna, actually throw the portal up here so they can see what that looks like. So I selected the multiplayer match, Turf Takeover. If Misty and I wanted to play in the match, we would both then jump in this portal, and then that would cue us into the best available match. So just so you can see what it looks like with the effect on it and everything. And do we want to go to this one?
This is your quest board. And what you're going to find on here are your daily quests, or I guess it refreshes about, what, every 24 hours?
I think it's every 48 actually, because it says down at the
Is it every
bottom.
48?
It says at the bottom 1 day and 14 hours, 49 minutes and 30 seconds. So it's like, I think.
Yes, it does.
I think it's every 2 days it'll refresh the board, and it gives you.
Okay.
Do you want to explain each of the different types of, like what categories you have?
What you have are your plant quests, which you can see. I'm sure Ninja Andrew's got his pulled up.
Yeah.
That's going to be the quests that you can accomplish as a plant. So you may have to kill, here, vanquish 10 zombies by swallowing them. Okay, you're going to be playing as a chomp. If you scroll over to the zombies, it's the same type of thing. You're going to be playing as a zombie. You're going to need to vanquish 15 chompers.
That's actually the one I have, yeah.
Well, it's on.
Yeah.
And then multiplayer are going to be the challenges that you need to complete when you go into your multiplayer mode. And you can see here, I have a challenge up, vanquish 15 gnome bomb carriers. So you're going to have to go into that specific game type. So just pay attention to that. Also, if you find that you're having a hard time accomplishing the multiplayer ones, you can go into that solo multiplayer match or a private match. Like if Andrew and I wanted to create a match specifically to accomplish this, and then you can like dumb it way down if you're in a hurry.
Yeah.
If you hate a certain game type and accomplish it, it will count towards these challenges, which is actually how I got all my Suburbanation challenges done. I went in and I put absolutely no one on the opposing team and just stood there and captured the points.
You sly dog.
I was lazy. Oh, more like lazy, but yes.
Yes. And you can complete...
Just so you know...
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
You can complete any of the plants or zombies quest or mission types here in the multiplayer mode as well. So there's like the ones where you have like vanquish so many of something and what, like the vanquish 15 chompers. You can do that out in the backyard battleground. You can do that in the private matches. You can do that in multiplayer. Just because it's under zombies doesn't mean that you have to like. It's not like PvE versus PvP. It's like across the board. You can do it anywhere. So just to make that, make sure that we say that. But do you want to explain the XP multiplier and how that works down at the bottom?
Okay, as you do all these wonderful challenges, Ninja Andrew can scroll down through them. You will see the little red pin with a X, like ×1 beside it.
It's a lollipop.
Yes, under your rewards. So you get coins and you also get these little pins, and if you look down at the bottom, the little pins go from the big multiplier to multiplier. So the more challenges you do, you can increase your XP multiplier all the way up to 2 times the normal XP, which is what you want because then you level up faster. And leveling up is different now in this game, which we can talk about.
So I'm just
so you need all the help you can get, right?
Yes. So I'm just backing out here, and let's head up the stairs. We'll go through, because we can talk about character leveling here as well.
Before you do that, press your options button and show them how they can challenges very easily just by hitting the options button.
So you press options, you can view quest details by pressing R2, and then you can see which active quests you have. So you actually have to pick them up off of the quest board here. I'll actually do that one time. I'll put the vanquish 15 cacti. So now it's an active quest. Now I can complete progress towards it, and I can see it here in my inventory or my quest log. And you also have the other options for inviting friends. Warp to home will warp you back to your base. Respawning, all of those should be pretty self-explanatory, but good to know where they are. Woot. So you want to explain this one here?
Sure. This is your, I guess, world options. I can't activate on it, so actually, you explain it.
Okay, so this just gives you the options to play with friends, find players. It's the other way that you can invite people to your games and prevent people actually from joining your games if you need to. And if you really need to save your game before you log out, or because you've just unlocked something you want to make sure it saves, you can manually save your game here, which is, I think, the only place that you can do it. So, just so that we know that that's there. Do we want to go in here and talk about leveling up and characters? Or do you want to talk
Sure.
about the stickers first?
Well, you can. It's real easy. Here's your sticker shop. You're going to activate on it. You have, just like in the old game, sticker packs for various amounts, which are going to give you your variant characters, your ability to add, I guess, customization options like hats or weapon skins or face masks and that type of thing. It's also going to give you your little minions that you can use while you're playing the different multiplayer maps. So your plant creatures, your zombies. And then I think it gives you don't have skip challenge stars this time, but you can still auto revive in certain modes, and it gives you the cards that allow you to do that.
So I just unlocked the 15,000 pack, and I'm just showing some of the... I've got a weapon, an emote, a style of eye something or other for my sunflower, 2 consumable, summonable creatures, one for zombies, one for plants, and then some glasses for the rose. So just a random selection. You're trying to unlock everything in the game by buying these packs, and you can see they cost different amounts. So I'll back out. There we go. So we want to take a look at the character display room, I guess we could call it, the trophy room. Not quite a trophy room.
Sure.
But, you know.
And you'll have to talk about the board and the sticker book because I can't access those either.
Okay, so this board here is actually just based on your specific character. So my board is going to show stats about me. If Misty invited me to her backyard, it would show stats about her. And then you have your sticker book, which is your best way to sort of keep track of your unlocks for your different characters. So it'll show you which characters you have unlocked, and then which stickers you have unlocked for them. Each sticker represents a style or weapon unlock, or it's all style related. So if I go through here, just going to keep skipping over. Actually, I'll back out, and I'll go down to Citron, because I know that I don't have all of them. So you can see there, I need to unlock 2 stickers to unlock the legendary variants. So I have to get those stickers either out of packs or out of a specific game mode, and we'll talk about that too. But that's how you unlock all the characters, is by buying the sticker packs and getting the stickers for them. So you want to catch them all, you got to do it like that. So you may notice that we have a large number of characters unlocked here. Do you want to explain that, Misty?
Well, they give you your little trophy room, which is neat because you can see all the different variants of your characters. You have your sunflower, your pea shooter, rose, which is new in this game, your citron, your chomp, your cactus, and your corn.
That's right.
And as you collect or unlock your variants, the little, I don't even know what they are, little statues will appear in here, which is kind of a neat way to, I guess, let you see your inventory. And it also, if you want to talk about how you prestige and how the pots change, because I can't see that. Well, I guess I can over here on your roses.
The roses are the only characters that I have prestiged at the moment, so they're the only ones you're going to notice a difference on. But every level that you prestige, so this sunflower that I'm on right now, you can see down at the bottom, it's level 1, and I haven't even gotten it up to level 2 yet. Every time you get 10 levels, you can prestige by coming to the barn saying, or checking promotions. And so if they're level 10, you'll be able to promote them and each time you promote them, you get a new colored band to go around the pot and a new name faceplate for them. So you'll see if I go here, my rose is a master rose. It has a blue outline around it, so is my druid. And then the super elite is one level below master, so it's got like rainbow colored jewels. And then my frost rose doesn't have anything yet because I haven't started working on it yet. So it's an easy visual way to know, like, okay, these two characters are fully leveled, this one I'm still working on, this one I haven't started working on at all. Same with all the rest of them.
If you come over there and one of your characters is ready to prestige, it has a little icon floating above it.
That's right. A little arrow will appear pointing to the one that you need to do something with. So, now, do you want to explain how we managed to get all of these characters so quickly in this game?
We managed to get all of these characters so quickly because we have no life and we have played Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare to the point of probably being somehow crippled.
Yes.
All of your characters that you have unlocked in the original Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare can be imported into this game. The only characters that will not come over from the old game are the Cheetah Chomp, the Cheetah Scientist, the Berry Pea Shooter, and I believe that's it.
And
those
the
were special.
the
Citrus
orange
Cactus.
Yeah, that's right.
Those were special characters from the last game, and they did not come over to this one. And the way that you get them in is you go back to your mailbox. There is a note in there about importing your characters. I believe you press triangle and then just follow through the prompts down at the bottom, and voila, you have all of
roster.
your characters that you worked so hard to get. Now, they don't come over at any higher level. You're still at level 1 on them, so you'll still have to prestige them just like
every other character. Yeah. The one thing that I will say, though, not to try and confuse this anymore, but in order to pull these characters over from the original Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, you have to be level 100, I believe, in order to get all of them unlocked. But I could be wrong. But I think that that's what the prerequisite was. And
I thought level of 100 was just to get the bonuses, the sticker packs and whatnot.
It might be, but I think you have to be close to level 100 anyways in order to like have all the stickers. You know what I mean? Like, it's generally around, you know.
But yeah.
And then if you're level 313, like some people, Misty, you get the frickin' exclusive unicorn chomp that some of us still need to frickin' unlock. God damn it. And the unicorn chomp, as you can see, has the special ability to do a warp function, a rainbow warp, which none of the other chomps can do. So, instead of digging underground, Misty can warp all over the place and chomp the bejesus out of people. And yes,
absolutely.
We all know the
chomp. And the
chomp.
one thing I'll say about that is you have until February of 2017 to go back and level up in the original game, and you will still be able to get the unicorn chomp. But after February of next year, you're out of luck.
Yeah. So, if you haven't played the first game, what were you doing? It's time to go and unlock all of these characters so that you can port them over and get your unicorn chomp, but also good luck because that is one serious undertaking, and I'm only at level 200, so I still have 113 levels to go. So, do we want to show the back rooms, or do we want to go...
I was just going to say really quick, if you do have a certain level achieved in the first game, you come back to your mailbox and you're going to activate on the piece of mail, I believe it says to check for rewards, player loyalty.
That's right.
And actually right there it tells you what you get at rank 10, 25, 50, 100, and rank 313. So it's...
That's right.
All that information we just told you is right there in your mail. And so you press your triangle, it'll check your rank and tell you if you have anything that's available to reward you with. And I believe you go into the like you would, it opens up a screen like you would open up sticker packs, and you open up your prize pack there.
That's right. So a fun little way that they're rewarding player loyalty from the last game and carrying it over into this game, which also looks fantastic. I'll just mention as we're here, like, come on guys, you know this game looks good. Like, just jaw-dropping visuals, come on now. So crisp,
It does.
so clean, oh my god.
It's very detailed.
Yeah. So this back little area is new for this game as well, and do you want to explain what the significance is here?
Sure. One of the things when you first come into the game, Dave's garage is going to be out front, and we'll show you that in a second. And there's like a Dave bot that's in there, and he's going to give you missions. It's going to bring you back to this area. These globes are going to turn into portals when you are prompted to activate on them. And basically, and you can tell, obviously this is an orange grove, you've got a cornfield and a rose garden. So it's areas that correspond with the 3 new characters that are on the plant side. And they give you kind of like a little specific group of missions to complete. So you can become an agent of leaf, which I don't know ultimately what that means for you.
Right.
But it's a good way to get experience and get coins, and the missions are pretty funny and gives you a better feeling for the game. Those are solo missions, so just heads up for that.
Cool.
So, yeah.
So
cool
just
little area.
So you have the area for the rose, which is the new character, the corn cob, which is the new character, and then the citron, which is a new character. So that's why there isn't one for like all the other older. You don't have an area for pea shooters or sunflowers or cactus or chops, even though that would have been cool, but it's all good. So the next thing that we have here is Dave's RV. You want to tell us where that takes us?
Well, Dave's RV is going to take you into the garden ops mode, and that is going to be your 4-player versus AI group where you are defending a garden that you bring up.
That's
so
right.
It's just waves. It's 10 waves of increasing difficulty, and there's 2 boss rounds in that. Good way to get experience, good way to get coins, good way to take a look at the maps that are out there. So this was in the original game. They brought it back here for your gaming pleasure.
That's right. And I think it's because Plants vs. Zombies originally started out as kind of like a, not necessarily tower defense, but garden defense game, I guess you could say, that they've tried to keep a lot of sort of horde mode, but defensive type horde mode stuff in the game, because that's sort of what all these characters are based on. So this last area here won't actually be open. The garage door, I activated on it, and the DaveBot 3000 here is who you'll be picking up your missions for on the plant side of the game. So you can also check those in the quest log for both plants and zombies side. It'll tell you what you need to do next if you're unsure of how to complete the main quests in the game. So just to make it easy for you.
Once you complete these quests, a secret area will open up, and you go down to complete more missions, which will eventually open up Infinity Mode. And we'll talk about Infinity Mode in detail in another episode.
That's right.
But just so you know that that's where these missions are ultimately taking you.
And there was one more little dandelion that was over here when we started the game. He wanted to see what I looked like as a pea shooter, so I showed him, and then he thanked me and ran away. So just
and
one.
Gave you coins.
That's right. One last thing that looks a little bit different. And then we have the last console over here.
Well, hang on one second.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
want to talk about gnomes and snow globes?
We'll do that in another episode.
Well, just so you know, there are collectibles throughout the world, so just keep your eyes peeled for those, but we will talk about those in depth in another episode, but just so you know, they're out there.
Here we go. So whenever you decide that you want to join the zombie side of the map, you have 2 options. You can either come here, and this will immediately switch you to the zombie side, but it'll change you to a random character. which is okay, but then you usually end up changing to the one that you want to play as anyways. So the other way to switch to the zombie side of the game is to go to the character select, press triangle, and then select the zombie of your choice. I'm going to use Electro Brains, because so far he's my favorite out of the new ones. And so now we're in the zombies side of things, which should look somewhat familiar because it's a very similar layout, but do we want to just go around real quick and just make sure that we have everything? So you got...
mailbox.
Yep.
Character customization area. You've got your split screen. This, I don't know if Ninja Andrew has talked to the tackle dummy here.
I still have it, but I can talk to him now. So he's saying Zomboss, give him an important job. It's less stressful than being hit in the face by plants. Can you look in that customization booth? Maybe a zombie soldier will come out. So he wants to find a soldier, so... Here, I'll switch.
And it's probably just their way of prompting you into the customization area to help you learn the background layout.
Learn the ropes, so to speak.
Learn the ropes.
So now this is a variant of the soldier, but it should still work. There we go. There we go. And we get a bunch of coins. And the fun thing about having friends in your game and playing the game together somewhat is that you both get coins, so it rewards you for both of your actions. So I'm just going to switch back to Super Brains real quick, but go ahead.
Okay, and then when you come over here, you have your multiplayer portal. Up here you have your world or sticker shop. In here, it's the same setup as the plants. You're going to have your trophy room, your leaderboard, your sticker book, and then on the zombie side, you have the equivalent of the garden, where you're going to have missions for Super Brains, the pirate, and the imp. And you can see each little tombstone has their name engraved.
And the picture of them on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You'd head through their portals to do their specific missions, which will also lead you to the secret area here, which I guess you could show that if you want. I don't know if you want to show that now.
We can do... Well, like, you're going to be showing all that when you play it, right?
Sure.
So
well,
that's
we can
cool.
show them where it is.
Okay.
And here,
go ahead.
Zombot Blimp, you have your garden ops from the zombie side. Or graveyard ops is what it's called. Same principle, just zombies.
Yeah, so you gotta decide like which character you're trying to level up, what do you want to do, determines which side you're going to be going to. You can see the plant's base is across the park from where we are now. And then this is kind of the equivalent of Dave's Garage here. So like you instead of as Dave bought 3,000, you have Dr. Patient here, who's a scientist, and you would go down in here to get to the secret area, but we shall save those types of secrets for another day.
Absolutely. And another little fun thing we didn't mention on the plant side, you have like these piles of junk and debris, and you can unlock those areas for stars that you gain from doing challenges, and you can decorate your area. The stars also go towards opening up chests that you might find out in the world, and they're also linked with Infinity Mode, but we'll talk about all that when we talk about Infinity Mode in depth. But just so you know what you're gathering your stars for. Yeah,
so like the best thing to do is make sure you stay on top of your challenges so that you can get your 2x XP multiplier, as well as the stars to put towards unlocking all the stuff like Misty said. So just make sure you come and check out this board when you start playing and make sure you figure out how it works. That is the important stuff. Yes, exactly.
Absolutely.
Every character has great emotes, and you can unlock more as you play the game.
Definitely in the sticker packs.
So I think that's pretty much it, except for, do you want to mention this area a little?
this area is new concept to the game. It's the backyard battleground, and it's something you can come out and do alone, or you can do, I think you can have up to a total of 4 people in your backyard for this. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm almost positive. We're going to cover that in depth in another episode because there's actually quite a lot of secrets out here. Because at first glance, it looks kind of small, but this is really quite the expansive map. So, just so you know, it's a good place to come out. You can start battling plants just on your own to kill some time. And you're getting that XP, which, you know, we all love XP because you get to level up.
That's right.
So, yeah, I think that kind of covers the backyard battleground, at least at mentioning it.
That's right. So the one last...
There's more than... Yeah, go ahead.
The one last thing that I'll say before we go is that, like, this game, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, compared to Garden Warfare, the original game, this is such a vast difference and improvement over what the original game was, because, like, the original game was a menu system, like... exactly like this, where you would go in, you would just pick, like, oh, I want to play this match, I want to invite my friends, and you just go into your game. With the launch of, you know, Garden Warfare 2 here, like, this is a game I'm going to point to say, like, this is how you make a menu for a game. Because this, it doesn't look like a menu, but this is, like, the best menu design that I've ever seen in my life. Because this whole area is a menu / training ground for you to start, you know, figuring out how to play the game and where to go and what to do. And it looks freaking amazing. Like, how much detail is put into just a gate that you're going to use to go and play multiplayer. Where it's like, they don't have to do that, but it looks awesome, and it's awesome to be here and awesome to be in this game. So,
it
definitely.
does, and I'll say one more thing. About EA and about the guys that have created this game. They're extremely responsive to fan feedback. So if you're having a problem, if there's something you don't like in the game, go on the forums, go on Twitter, you know, talk about the things that you like, talk about the things that you're struggling with, and they do listen and they do make changes. You get free DLC upgrades with this game. So that's definitely worth it. We bought the deluxe versions, so you actually got special like emoji faces to go on some of your characters.
That's right.
You got extra coins. They're just really good to you. I know in the first game they would do special events based around Halloween, special events based around Christmas. They would do community events where they would give you special packs. They're just really responsive to the people that play their games.
And they like to reward you for...
They like to reward you. And so you really feel good about supporting this game and the people who are bringing it to you.
Yeah,
so
when they put so much hard work in. Yes, definitely.
They do.
Definitely. So, thank you for joining us, guys. I think that's going to be it for our little intro here, because now you should be able to follow along whenever we're running around out here and know what we're doing and whatnot. But we're excited to be here and definitely want to bring you more content on this game and show off all the cool characters and stuff we unlock. And I can't wait to bring the seasonal content, man. I can't, like, Christmas can't come soon enough. Halloween, whatever the first seasonal holiday that they bring new stuff to this game for, I can't wait, man. So
absolutely.
Very supportive. Yes. Woot. Oh, look at you. I like birds. Misty's for the birds. Woo.
Much. Alright guys, well thank you for joining us. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, comments, questions, tell us what you'd like to see in Plants vs. Zombies 2. And pick up the game and join us out there keeping the world safe for plants and or zombies.
Yeah, we have 2 more slots open for infinite mode, so if any of you guys need the companion to help you get through, we're looking for people.
That's right. Just shoot us a message and we will
Try to
kick
accommodate.
gnome butt together.
That's right.
Alright, guys, join us next time here on Dork Ninja Gaming.
Woohoo! All right, perfect.